I feel like our culture is addicted to moral grandstanding and ruining the things people love so that you can seem better than everyone else. And Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber's Coachella performance are like a case study about this. One, Hailey Bieber's basically never like done anything wrong, and yet the internet was so awful to her for no clear reason. And it's almost as though female celebrities who are successful and pop stars and just women in the public figure at large have to go through this period of being canceled. And like, why do we have to do that to them? Like, why do they have to be dragged through the mud for doing nothing for years? And then also the whole Alex Earl, Alex Cooper thing is making me think about it, because I have no beef with either of these people. Like, why do I have to pick a side? Like, it's like their beef, their discourse, and then but it's like you can only like one woman at a time. Like, no, exhausting, ridiculous. And this just relates to what I was thinking about the Justin Bieber performance, how there were a few people who I saw in this app, and they were actually men, criticizing it, saying, oh my gosh, like, that was awful, he put in no effort, and a female pop star could have never done that. First of all, tons of effort into that performance. It was moving, it was intimate, it was about, made sense for him. He's a musician who, like, never really vibed with the way he was forced to perform as a child and do all these dances, and he's showing us this intimate performance as what, like, the first guy who ever got discovered on the internet, like, and then bringing it back with the computer. Like, that's sick, that's awesome, and that made so much sense. That was artistic vision that he has. But people were criticizing it, saying like, oh, a female pop star could have never done that. Oh, it's sexist because a woman couldn't have done that. Guys, that has, like, maybe true, probably true, honestly. I don't think the world would have, like, responded well if Sabrina Carpenter did that, and that's wrong, okay? That's wrong. Nothing to do with Justin Bieber, nothing. What it does have to do with, in my opinion, is the obsession with moral grandstanding all the time. It's like, oh, this is a thing that brought people together through nostalgia that everybody liked. Let me explain this, like, totally unrelated thing about how it's actually bad, so that you know I'm better than you for thinking that. And that ideology, that belief, is actually so selfish, because it does nothing to help the cause of feminism. You want to bring everyone into the fold of this, and when you are doing something like that, like trying to make yourself seem better than everyone, you're not actually concerned with advancing the ball on this mission or cause. Like, if you want to talk about the plight of the female pop star, which is real and a problem, do that. You don't have to tear down this guy, make it about him. That you're making feminism about a guy. Miss me, but it's because you don't actually care. It's that whole thing, like, you don't want power, you want to endlessly critique power. Well, you don't want someone to actually agree with you, okay? You want to shame people so that they know you're better. But if you actually believed the things that you said, if you actually were a feminist, you would be actively trying to seek out people who don't agree with you and empathize with them, try to understand why they don't, so that you can convince them. You want to be convincing if you actually believe these things. You don't want to be, like, shaming and scolding people, because that only makes you feel better. That doesn't actually fix the problems that we face. And so all of this just to say, I love you, Hailey Bieber, and I love the Justin Bieber performance. It was sick.